We're winding the clock back with this one and going to 1960s Poland to follow the story of Kalina Jedrzusik. Autumn Girl is a new Netflix film that just got released here in Australia. It's a Polish film. It's a 1960s historical biopic that is also a musical dramedy. Yeah, there's a lot going on with this movie. It follows the story of Kalina Jedrzusik, who essentially was the Marilyn Monroe of Poland back in the 1960s. She was a singer and an actress and a performer, very liberal, very open with herself, used to live a very liberal lifestyle in a predominantly male-dominated world where women were not granted the same exceptions that men were. She's beloved by absolutely everybody, and she lives with her husband and her lover. Very liberal sort of thing where you have a husband who is okay with her having a lover outside their marriage, and not only that, he's okay with that man living with them. Very, very, very liberal sort of life going on here. The film follows Kalina at the height, the peak of her fame, where everything is going right for her. She's got all these opportunities. She's got a new show at a TV station just about to start, and a new director comes on to the show who is someone that Kalina knows from the past. His name is Molsky. And Molsky used to be really in love with her, like infatuated with her, as almost every man in this show is. He makes advances onto Kalina. She rejects him. She doesn't see him in the same way. She sees him as a friend. He can't accept rejection. You know, he says, oh, you know, you sleep with everybody. Why won't you sleep with me? Just another fella who can't hack it. And he begins to essentially blacklist her from all the entertainment industry in Poland. The film then picks up with Kalina trying to make her way through this scary and uncertain time that she's been forced into simply because some dude just couldn't handle her rejection, really. So that's the story that we've got here. Everything about this film is really, really good. The musical numbers are really cool. I don't know if these are songs that Kalina wrote in real life and they're just being replayed in the film. I don't know enough about the character to know if the songs are current or old, but they fit really well with the movie. The aesthetic was really nice. It had a proper 60s aesthetic going on. The fashion was really cool. The way that the film was shot was really good. Definitely looked like a film that was shot in the 60s just with a modern touch, which is, I think, a really good choice that the director made here. He could have just gone for an ultra-modern looking film with 60s aesthetic, but no, everything about the film just looks like it's from the 60s. It looks like it could have literally just come from a 1960s cinema. So I think they nailed the aesthetic. The music, again, like I said, was really good. All the acting was really good. Being a European film, it's not afraid to show extra things. Like, there is a lot of nudity in this film. Obviously, it goes with Kalina's character, as she was very liberal and very sexual in real life. They've portrayed that really, really well, really tastefully in this film as well. It's not just showing us tits for the sake of showing us tits. There's a reason for her openness, because that's what the character is like. It's not just, you know, the director wanting to fucking have a pull behind the camera going, ooh, I got to see my actress's tits, or anything like that. It is done very tastefully and done with conviction. It's done for a reason. The only thing that I would probably change, there was a little bit of pacing issues. The movie's nearly 2 hours long. They probably could have shortened it or made this 2 separate films, maybe like a rise and fall of Kalina, rather than trying to squeeze everything in. I feel like it didn't give me enough of both situations. Like, I would have liked to have seen some stuff about Kalina on her way up into her fame, rather than seeing her right at the height of her fame and then her losing it. That's my only gripe with the film, really. Overall, I think it was fantastic. That's why I'm going to give Autumn Girl an 8 out of 10. So tell me, guys, has anyone watched Autumn Girl? Did you know about Kalina Jedrzusik before this film or before this review? I definitely want to go back and check out some of her stuff and check out some of her songs. This is what a biopic should do. It should make you interested in the person that the story is about, which I think a lot of biopics tend to forget. You know, yes, the people who the films are being made about are interesting in real life, but the film needs to be interesting. And for people who don't know anything about that person, you need to hook them in and get them to want to know more about that person. And I think Autumn Girl did a fucking great job. And again, another Polish film that was really great. Definitely check this one out, guys, if you're a fan of drama, if you're a fan of comedy, if you like European films, if you like musicals, give it a whirl. You should really enjoy it. So that was the review, guys. Hope you really enjoyed it. As always, click through to another video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.